The National Security Service of Armenia, Artur Vanetsyan, has handed his resignation. In a statement, Vanetsyan described his resignation as the best and most justified option in the present situation and in the context of future developments. Vanetsyan also said he is resigning as confidently as he has assumed his position and added that during the last 18 months he has guided by the homeland and officers' honor are above everything principle. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan also confirmed the information on the resignation and noted that a statement has been signed and order will be announced in the coming days, while the decision was made based on joint discussions. Pashinyan, however, did not disclose the names of possible candidates for the post. Later, President Armen Sarkisyan signed a decree on the resignation of Artur Vanetsyan. The Prime Minister of Armenia, Nikol Pashinyan, on Monday held a big press conference in Vanadzor. He had earlier announced, however, that this news conference would take place in Gyumri. During the press conference, he presented 100 new facts about Armenia, including that the real GDP growth in the country, the growth of tax revenues, the increase in the number of taxpayers, the growth of tourism flow, while the dimension of Armenia's economy was shrinking. He also announced that Armenia is expecting President of Iran, Hassan Rouhani, on October the 1st. You know, the geopolitical situation concerning Iran and the implementation of our agreements is, to a certain extent, linked to that situation as well, he said, adding that there are specific sanctions that are creating certain obstacles. According to him, the Armenian government won't back down and will send the bill on making amendments to the law on bank secrecy to the National Assembly. I have said that Armenia needs to fight against corruption at the institutional level, as Scandinavian countries do, the Prime Minister noted. Nikol Pashinyan is also not enthusiastic about the mining industry, but he urged not to demonize it, as according to him, tourism is currency sources for the country, and in case of war, this source is running out, while export of products will also cease for obvious reasons, so the only source is mining. According to the Prime Minister, Armenia does not intend to petition to the organizations of the Eurasian Economic Union, the EAEU, to postpone the increase in customs duties on cars determined by the rules of the EAEU. They must work on development, on increasing our effectiveness. Concerns about the prices that we once experienced have already been overcome through the elimination of monopolies, he said. Armenian Representative Vanadzor reached the semifinals of the Greco-Roman Wrestling World Championships held in Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan. However, the representative of Armenia, Gyumri, in 60 kilograms, was defeated 0-7 by Uzbek Elmurat Tasmuradov in the round of 32. Meanwhile, Armenia's Vanadzor in 77 kilograms lost to Sweden's Alex Bjurberg in the semifinals of the 2019 World Wrestling Championships. Chalyan, however, qualified for the Olympic Games and he will fight for the bronze medal on Tuesday. But later it became known that Armenia's Artur Vanetsyan will not compete in this final, as the athlete has sustained a rib injury in the semifinal on Sunday. 12-year-old Karina Ignatyan will represent Armenia at the Junior Eurovision 2019. The name of the Armenian representative was announced during the Debi Mangagan Yevradesil TV show on Sunday. This year, 10 singers were participating to book their spot at the Junior Eurovision 2019, which will be held in Poland on November the 24th. A Poland man was attacked by a bear on Mount Aragat, Armenia, and he has died. The rescuers found two Polish citizens who climbed Mount Aragat at around 4:35 p.m. Piotr B., 33, was pronounced dead at the scene half an hour later, Armenia's Emergency Situations Ministry reported. Earlier, the 911 emergency hotline received a call from Polish citizen Margot J., informing that she and her friend, also a Polish national, had climbed Mount Aragat, where, however, they were attacked by a bear. Her friend was wounded and rescuers' assistance was needed. Members of the Al-Musar Without Mine Initiative, a movement that is opposing the operation of the Al-Musar gold mine, presented their demands during a rally at Liberty Square in downtown Yerevan. The activists called to stop ignoring the demand of the people and urged to recognize Lydian companies' expert conclusions as invalid. Members of the initiative demand that Lydian should withdraw equipment from the area of Al-Musar. They believe that Lydian's activities in Armenia are illegal, as they are violating the principles of the law law on environmental impact and provisions of the Armenian Code on Natural Resources, the law on Lake Sevan, and some other laws. The power belongs to the people. Every second we are ready to demonstrate our strength, our determination in the name of powerful Armenia, the statement says. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan had a meeting with former President of Germany Hans-Joachim Gauck, who is in Armenia on a personal visit. The Prime Minister cordially welcomed Gauck's visit to Armenia and stated that he is glad to see him in the country. We have recorded the fact that your statement in 2015 on the Armenian genocide has become the starting point that led to the adoption of a resolution on Armenian genocide recognition by the German Bundestag, he said. Hans-Joachim Gauck, for his part, expressed gratitude for the cordial reception. Mr. Prime Minister, you substantiated the importance of my visit. Germany attaches great importance to the Armenian genocide's in-depth perception in German society, the ex-president in his turn noted.